shit.
Yep.
Over here busting their ass on this shit again.
Nah. I just started broadcasting shit.
Regular chef was doing that shit on
No, I got it before like the next shit the wait team got a screen. Told them, but 11:30. They will start out talking to Maxim League at 11:30. Fuck it, we balled alright. Oh, let me unmute the chat.
On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football Restate,
Nigga closed the weather some more shit.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's McCoy. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors.
She bad as fuck. In the S5.
Finds his man. It's Brown. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Picked off.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's caught downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outside.
Say what?
Lining up to cover the
Florida
kick
State.
after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's McCoy. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Noles are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. He makes the catch. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now,
and the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He just threw it again.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he's playing with fire. He's picked off. Takes it the other way.
I just hit their ass again. I'm on the pre-game right now, but
Nah.
They capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down.
I got back on. I'm like, man, let me just touch my. Let me just feel like I could touch that left again.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
Man,
Across the
I think I'm
25, he's got
out
room. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind
Oh,
of
that's
reminds
good,
he's got a
yeah.
little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that
Look
shake
on
and
the other
bake.
one that is,
When they
man.
get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take the distance, this dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
LSU right back to the line.
And that play shows you really
Now, there
what
was
this
the
defense
purple
is
grape
about. It's a
or the black
difficult
grape.
one to
Oh my
attack.
God.
They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you
I
from
think
all
it's the
angles. So
purple grape.
I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
I do going to start in a minute, but I'm going to do.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Dances away again. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on first and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the
But say,
defense
fuck it, I would win and bomb that shit.
get some stop on the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you scored here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's going to run it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the
That was
gun.
sweet. I caught me twice. I
So
checked
them boys outside that shit, they could live shit.
Yeah, I checked motherfucking time. I see that blue big
First
top.
down,
I'm like,
physicality
fuck.
wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance.
That's
And
just no
right here,
that's
just
like,
choose
I'm
up
like, that
another
was
first
not
down.
bad. They
Gives you
like
another
2 o'clock in the
chance
morning.
to maybe continue to run the football.
But he called me like, bro, I know Vaughn hit this.
Into the end zone he goes.
Like,
Like that boy probably sleep.
When he did, he called.
This running
So, you
back
know,
was
if
not
somebody
gonna
calls
be
you, it's kind of
denied.
waking you
Nice
up.
blocking
But
up
then it
front to
stopped.
create a
That
hole
boy
for
didn't
this
call it until
running
like
back, and
another
he was
5
able to
minutes.
take advantage.
Like, so
Yeah.
they were
And
all
it's
about
up
to going
and
back to
good
the
as they
sleep.
draw
Yeah.
just a touch closer.
Dash.
About to kick it off after
That damn
punching it
noise,
in for
man.
the touchdown. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a
I
touchback.
need to get my nuts. They either caught me doing
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more
25, you garbage as fuck.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drop.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Trying to move the
Oh, I played him. Woo!
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Trey said, shut your ass
You
up.
can drop 7 guys in coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Ooh!
And now the hit knocks it loose. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Offense in an empty set. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Got out of trouble.
No.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Bringing it back. Past the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown LSU.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Unloads it left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it is another interception. Just
I can't throw no more good passes, bro. I think I fucked up Benji.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime to get ready for the second half.
They'll run this play from the pistol. On second down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Quarterback checking the play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. In the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn, go back, man.
He's still running after the move. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Going up top on first down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. They're trying to get to nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. The give to the tailback. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploiting through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
He wants to throw. Fires into the end zone.
Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, I can't throw no more good passes, bro.
Shot on
defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They're bringing heat.
Malik brother.
Looking for the score.
Malik brother.
And that is his
Remember I told you that day looked
interception,
at
a
the
nightmare
fucking
he is
stadium.
not waking up from. And they'll close in on him after a
I
good
know all the boys
return
got
on
the
the
same fucking
interception.
name.
Oh.
When you get that quarterback and he
I
starts
don't
to
know
leak
which one
outside
that
the
is,
pocket
dude.
like that and roll, you roll with it. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with
I bet Malik got a red eye over there right now.
Towards the sideline because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well.
Say what?
I said that boy ain't got the Genesis number.
Nah, I'm saying somebody else. He got the Genesis. Said somebody else got the red eye over there. He was with me on the beach at Matt's crib.
Coming after it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I don't even want to touch this bitch. Yes, I do.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. To the ground with the back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking to pass. It's
He ain't trying to let me go over the top, so. Like, God damn, everything red.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep them in bounds. What a 1-yard gain.
They'll try to run for it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Bro, he didn't even throw the ball. Oh, boy.
Makes the grab outside. It's McCoy. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He might blitz.
They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with
That's my first time with that shit working.
After the penalty. From the gun, the ground game.
That's my first time having that work.
A lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football.
They ain't trying to let me go deep, I'll tell you that.
Make him honor the run game.
I swear, bro. Everything red.
In the middle, it's Thomas. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows
I'm gonna have to,
motion.
I ain't gonna lie.
Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Yo, I let it go like this. Wow. That's the move fucking be butter.
All the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route.
That's the move. Definitely supposed to be butter.
Finding the soft spot, making it easy on
no
his
linebackers.
quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Ready to try the point after.
And
the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down for this offense. Going to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
I was about to say, if he dropped this book.
Got room on the return. And a big
slow
return
shit.
after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's
Second
not
level.
easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination.
Touchdown, Knowles! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the toss. Hard running there. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, he'll fire. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this
Let it go, game.
come back to bite you right in the eye.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Throws for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
Yeah, bro, they got the next. They come to Miami, bro.
Didn't pay off on the last drive. To giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and
Oh, I'm already knowing. I'm already 10 steps ahead. As soon as I hear Miami, and then, feel me, my cousin like, oh yeah, we gonna come down there to bring all up, you feel me?
No. Oh, we can drop you.
No, they already know. I told her I put down for the B&B and all. I know I was talking about the what? I know. I'll tell you. I'm gonna make some headers on that by the end and all. Cause I ain't on California. Naja, I'm looking on her trail.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense.
I gotta behave low key.
Woo! And he is finding wide open.
The nigga still on Ocean there, trail.
His third interception of the day. And he's
You know, best friend. Her best friend.
Oh. No, I'm saying
yeah. Oh, I don't know, but I'm not trying to take it. She said, I know she said Ashley gonna come. She was maybe talking about the Tallahassee crew for film. But as long as that, we gone. That night not sweet. We gone. Ooh!
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback.
I threw the wrong ball.
And he's lucky to get that one back. His junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 30.
Bro, how can I not check, bro?
Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope.
Red.
Fires downfield. Working that left side. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position.
I could have threw that, but I don't know.
The sweet feet buy a little time.
Ah.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. You just can't hit the quarterback like that.
Who did it?
The defender got caught red-handed. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. To the air on 1st down.
Quick step or something? What?
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. The short hands, it's Turner. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Good job by the receiver there. Not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, and those types of routes,
Go get
they
his ass,
say,
Go
if
get
you're
his ass,
looking, you're booking. So if that's man...
Whoa, what the? Ooh. Time out. Was that just a linebacker out there?
I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with a chunk of plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
He wants to pass it on 2nd
Come
down.
on in.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet.
Wait, I ain't trying to let me go deep, I'll tell you that.
What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
I'm gonna run it right here and go play action
Running back
afterwards.
searching for a hole. At the 45 on its way. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10.
Come on, 99 speed, tap in.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Fucking red.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores.
I ran a cave, man. I ain't worried about the people.
Nah, if it was rough for somebody, they got to be in this bitch come out and whip down and shit like that. We're gonna do that.
Even though nobody got China rocking behind him and
That's
shit.
a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers
Even though we get everything from China, but yeah, fuck it. I cannot touch that nigga. I just
He's gonna go down.
wait, both of them boys came to the party. Both of the ends.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir. We're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play,
left too
gets
early.
the safety.
Fuck,
Not only
gotta
they
get it.
score
Come on.
points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
I would switch quarterbacks to throw that bitch, but they don't make no sense, no.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Give to the running back. The Noles are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yard.
I'm not trying to shoot a clock, bro. I really want to throw this bitch.
To get that 1st down.
You weren't supposed to do that, bro. Just snap the ball.
On 1st down.
That's what I'm saying. What's up? Get the. Oh. He's so hurt.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the
That's supposed to be
25.
touchdown.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with...
He lobs one high down the left side. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. They're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken.
Looking for a deep man. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the
bruh.
lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
To the air. It's Coleman Hope.
Like, this nigga so hurt. It don't make no sense.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time.
How many books did I throw, bro?
And I love when teams go out and play.
I threw 5 on those, bro. Oh, wait, this is quarterback. I'm tripping.
This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know.
I threw 9. Nigga threw 9 books, yo.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams.
None of them hoes is crazy. Fuck.
Oh shit, I forgot about this game. What's that first time?
Mixed up. Fuck it.